In 1996, a desperate young factory worker vanishes at sea after a botched robbery in a small Puerto Rican town. 12 years later, a single mother must decide what to believe when a mysterious castaway emerges from the same waters with echoes of her lost first love.
My name is Orlando Torres, writer and director of Un Lugar De Agua.
And I am Mariela Ramos-Oquendo, the producer.
When I left Puerto Rico 14 years ago, it forced me to view the island through a different lens. With each return, it was as if part of my memory faded. Un Lugar De Agua frames the act of leaving as an inevitable split in identity, about human bonds that persist across time, death, memory, and identity.
I would really love to hear more about the journey of writing the script and this aspect of magical realism.
This was a short at some point, and around 2018 I started dabbling with feature film idea for this. I can't really answer when I decided to incorporate the magical realism element to it. It just happened. What I will say is that after I wrote the first draft and sent it to Cine Qua Non Lab in Mexico, that's where the script really took the shape that you're seeing now.
How do you plan to shoot a period piece with $1 million budget?
Guanica itself is a small town, and small towns tend to change less than cities.
Yeah.
So we have that in our favor. I also think that the house itself is the main location of this film, and that's where we're going to put all our resources and efforts in.
And in general, there's a lot of exteriors as well in that first act of the film. And those are really nature spaces that don't really have any architecture or elements that will give away the time period.
I love the relationship between the mother and son, so I was curious to know if you plan on discovering a Julia, because I'm just thinking about actors in that age range and how vital that character is and how wonderfully complex she is.
I mean, Julia is my mother, that's why she feels real to you, because she is real to me. To me, casting is not about individuals, it's about relationships. So when I put people together and I start feeling their dynamics, I think all of that is going to just come to life when I see people together and I see the spark between them.
Thank you both so much. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Beautiful.